Welcome to tonight's Big Brother 27 chat.
Hi!
It's finale night!
Can you believe it?
I can't believe we're finally here. And oh, what a night it was.
Oh, what a night.
Late September, back in 25.
That's right. That's right.
Lammy's here.
Oh,
Bowie's
right.
here.
The gang's all here.
Yes.
So last time, Ava was sent packing. And the final three left are Ashley, Morgan, and Vince.
Wow. Wouldn't have expected it, right?
No, for sure.
Wouldn't have expected it.
All right, well, we went right to part one of the HOH.
There's a lot to squeeze into these 2 hours,
Yes.
especially if they want to waste a lot of time at the end showing us the whole mastermind thing.
Oh, my God.
Am I bitter about it? Maybe a little bit, but we'll get there.
They didn't even call out the pre-jury and the jury by name, have them walk out like they usually do.
Oh yeah, no, there was no time to waste on that apparently.
This was 0% fat. We could have been drinking 2%, but
there were
no.
quite a few people who said 0 words on the finale.
Yeah.
But let's talk about part 1 of the final HOH comp.
All right, so you got to ride this drone around, and it's spinning, and there's steam coming out, or maybe it's smoke. I don't know.
We've seen these vehicles before.
Yeah.
This looks like freaking torture.
This is worse than the wall comp.
You think?
Oh, absolutely.
I feel like this...
They were horizontal.
I know. I feel like this is okay, the wall is arms.
This is core.
This is core.
Yeah.
This is core. With the arms over the head like that, and then you're like, what?
Right.
That's some freaking core strength right there.
I'm surprised they stayed on as long as they did.
I know. Okay, well this one, not only were they leaning the, whatever you want to call it, forward, but they were also spinning around a lot. And Vince brought up, I'm not good with spinning. I get motion sickness even when I'm the one driving.
I have to say, as much as I don't like Vince, he actually lasted pretty well.
He did. I can sympathize too because
Yeah.
I get so motion sick.
Yeah.
I get it. But Ashley was actually the first to fall.
Mm-hmm.
Not a huge surprise.
28 minutes, 45 seconds. But then it took until 53 minutes and change for Vince to fall. I mean, that is respectable, I feel like.
Yeah, I think so, right?
Yeah. Even Morgan was saying she was ready. Her body was shutting down.
Yeah, she said if they had gone horizontal like that one more time, she was probably going to be dropping.
What are they going to do next year? Get Saw Guy in there?
I don't know. Well, they've done this one before, too. I remember
know.
those things. But Morgan won part 1 of the final HOH, which means that she advances to part 3.
Mm-hmm.
And
for her.
Vince and Ashley have one more chance to get there.
Okay. So let's go right to the Cody Calafiore jury roundtable.
Oh, okay.
Rate him on a scale of 1 to 10. How do you think he did with the jury roundtable?
He did okay. It didn't seem like he had to do that much.
Well, what they edited, what we saw, it didn't seem like they did that much.
I do miss Dr. Will kind of antagonizing the jurors a little bit. You know what I mean? I like when there's a little bit of...
what do you think?
A little ribbing in there, but...
Yeah. You think you did as well?
I thought Cody did okay. What I will say is I wish there was a little bit more time spent even before they brought Ava out on discussing who they would like to see, who they thought was about to come out, that kind of thing. But they just got right to it.
At points of the show, it was almost like they were speaking for the people, and then they were like, is that what you would say? Yes. Okay, next.
Yeah, I could see that.
Because it would have taken too long.
Well, Ava comes out, and everyone's like, oh no, Ava.
Oh,
no.
like we didn't expect you.
Well.
So then we start discussing the final 3.
This jury, they know that Vince has been...
A jerk.
Lying to everyone.
Lying unnecessarily.
They want to see him take accountability. This is something that we hear season after season, bless you. People want
you to own your moves.
The liar to own their moves,
Yeah.
right? It's one thing to lie and manipulate in this game. That's fine. But if you're not going to own up to it and say, yes, I did lie and it was a game move.
Or if you're just lying maliciously.
Yeah, that's not going to be welcomed by the jurors. So, taking accountability is going to be really important here.
The way Vince lied, though, in this game was almost like mental torture.
For me, yes,
Really?
it was torture to watch, true. But for me, the issue with his lying was always, like, he was doing it because he was too chicken shit to tell people the truth. Mm-hmm. So he would just lie and lie and lie to convenience himself until it was no longer possible.
Right.
And then he would just, vote somebody out or whatever. But, like, it always seemed to stem from, like, I don't want to have to tell them the truth. Like, I don't want to have to face that. That's what it felt like to me.
I think it was partially that, and I think it was partially he got off on dangling people's fate in front of them.
I mean, there were quite a few times throughout the season where it was like a tense moment, a serious conversation, and he's just smiling away, and it was always just like, oh my god, I'm like uncomfortable right now. So,
yes.
Anyway, they talked about how Morgan was a comp beast. She won a lot of competitions the second half of the game.
Right. And Kelly said, Vince and Morgan, were they two separate people? Because I don't know who did what.
They were always connected via hug, So,
part to part.
Who did what move? Who was calling the shots?
Exactly.
And, the other members of the Judges Alliance, they were like, we were working with them, and we don't even know. We don't know who was the brains behind all that.
People who thought Vinny had a good game were Ava, Keanu, and Rachel.
I mean, Rachel was trying to, in a way, really go to bat, not necessarily for Vince, but for Vince's style of gameplay.
That it's valid. Not necessarily that she liked it.
She didn't want everyone to automatically rule him out because of all the lying and everything. She was telling everybody, like, I will not have a bitter jury. I will not allow it.
Yes, but his lying, it was okay to hate it because it was unnecessary.
Yeah. But she was trying to make the case that a game like that could be a winning game.
I was also glad to see Ashley's social game get recognized. She was a social beast.
Yeah, there was a lot of praise there for Ashley's
mostly
game.
By Ava.
Mm-hmm.
And she also played a loyal game, which is 100% true.
She was loyal. She lied, a few times, of course, but really only when she needed to.
So Will was very proud to announce that his daughter was a lawyer.
Oh. There were a few people that were like, what? What?
I think Ashley did a great job of pretending that she was ditzy.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of those, like, ditzy moments, like, not knowing who certain people were and all that, I think that really was, like...
Put on.
Like, I think she was just messing with people.
Yeah.
Like, she was stunting on them with some of those. Because she was very convincing with it, too. But, I mean, hearing her talking to the cameras late at night every once in a while, like, she would talk about how she was playing dumb, and, like, she was committed to the role.
She pulled it off.
Yeah.
The jury concludes anyone can win this because they all played different games, and they all ended up at the end.
Yeah. I mean, it really was anybody's game tonight. I was getting nervous, though, after this jury roundtable, because I was like, oh my god, it seems like they're, like, leaning Vince, and that makes me nervous. That is not what we're looking for here.
I trusted the process, because a couple of days ago, I picked Ashley to be the winner again. We actually picked Ashley as our preseason. Our preseason cast assessment pick was Ashley to win.
Right. And
that never happens.
It wasn't looking great week 1. But then, like...
we stuck with it.
She had such an interesting journey that wasn't what we were expecting from her, but was great in its own way. But we'll get into that a little bit more.
All right. Well, it's time for the HOH part 2.
Okay.
It's Vince versus Ashley because Morgan's already won the first part, so Frankie Grande was the guest host.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I know this is like his look, but like I thought he had his Halloween costume on. I don't know. That's just my opinion.
I'm gonna go with the whole before you leave the house, take off one thing. That would be my advice.
Okay.
But no, I mean, Frankie's a lot of fun.
Is he?
I mean, there have been times where I'm just like, all right, enough. But I like him in small doses. I can appreciate him in small doses.
Very small.
I can appreciate him here. All right, well, he was back to host this competition.
But guess what?
What?
So was the mastermind.
This comp was all about revealing the identity of the mastermind.
The mastermind came sauntering in the door like he owned the place.
That was creepy.
And everybody was like, ooh.
Yeah, I honestly, it's one of these things where, like, I would definitely get chills in the moment because I'd be like, are we about to, like, get murdered? Like, what is this?
Yeah, it's like in Lion King when the hyenas are with Scar and they're like, oh, Scar's so evil. Say it again.
Mufasa, Mufasa, Mufasa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Exactly. But, yeah, so he just, like, did a little prance around and then he left. But this competition is all about unmasking.
So apparently they did this competition in BB Reindeer Games.
Yeah, they did the whole, like, zip line and, like, kicking down the blocks on the billboards. I remember that one.
Yeah.
So this was, like, a multi-part competition.
You had to kick down 3 billboards on the zip line. This was pretty hard to do.
This looked physically demanding. Because, I mean, to get those last few blocks that were up there, that's rough. Well, Vince had a pretty solid lead coming out of this portion of the competition.
Who knew he'd be good at kicking shit over?
Some of the kicks that they were both doing, like the...
yeah.
Like, it
was
just
kind of like the Matrix.
It was making me laugh.
Yeah.
But yes, so the next part, you had to find the blocks that had the puzzle pieces on the back.
Right. And you had to build the smaller puzzle on your podium thing.
Yeah, and they had the jurors' faces on them. So
Vince had his thing built before Ashley had even finished kicking over her billboard.
Yeah, he was way ahead.
Way ahead.
The last part of this competition,
you had to read the envelope. And he was so smug, he did not read the clue.
Well, the directions said it depends on the order that the house guests were evicted. But he immediately was like, okay, I need the days that the house guests were evicted. And that's supposed to be like the code to unlock the whatever.
So he put the days, and he kept buzzing in, and it kept going,
Yeah.
And he was getting really, really frustrated.
So he would change like one day.
And he'd buzz in again, and then he would start screaming. And like, it's right! How is it not right?
It was a lot.
What day is it?
It was a lot.
He was really losing it.
Yeah, so then Ashley starts working on it. She makes the same mistake. She's also putting the days that these house guests were evicted instead of the order. And then finally she's like, let me just like look at the directions again and make sure that I'm reading this right.
Right, because the definition of insanity is making the same mistake over and over and over.
And
she
expecting
realizes
different
that.
results.
Exactly. So she reads it and she figures it out, but she keeps her cool.
Yeah, she was slowly changing the numbers so that Vince wouldn't realize what she was doing.
Right.
And it worked. She was able to get that done, buzz in, and win.
And he melted down.
Oh my god. Well, this was a big win for Ashley, and she was very excited.
A snowman in hell for 5 minutes.
This was embarrassing. Okay, so like on the feeds, he was talking about how like, I'm so dumb, I can't believe I messed it up, and like I was screaming at inanimate objects, and I was like, okay, but was it really as bad as he said it was?
It was even worse.
It was worse than I imagined. Like the screaming during the competition, but then like also after.
Morgan tried to comfort him, and he was like, get away from me.
Frankie looked scared. He was like, I don't want to be here anymore. I fulfilled my obligation to host this competition, and I would like to leave now. Please unlock the door. I don't want to be here.
Let me out. Let me out.
I don't want to be here.
It was horrifying.
Yeah, it was a lot. Like, it legit made me feel like I really hope that Vince, like, talks to somebody after this and, like...
Get some help.
Get some therapy, because...
Yeah.
That was scary. It was sad.
We're not saying that to be funny.
I'm not saying that to be funny. I genuinely hope that he, like, talks to somebody after this.
Yeah, because this was not how we should behave.
Yeah. So then, it was time to reveal the mastermind. And,
it was Dr. Will.
Yeah, they had this whole little video thing and the mask coming off. And he's like, oh, and I'm handsome, too. So, of course, it was Dondi Babe, Dr. Will Kirby.
So they had him in cuffs.
He ran through the backyard. He's like, it wasn't me, I was framed.
Morgan said, Vince who?
Yeah, she was like, oh, she could not stop talking about Dr. Will after this.
They were supposed to keep it a secret on the feeds after the competition, and the minute I turned on the feeds, all I heard was, Dr. Will.
She kept telling Ashley, once you get out of here, you have to watch season 7 and see how good Dr. Will looked.
Oh my god.
Girl, keep it in your pants.
Yeah.
But anyway, everybody was well, actually not everybody. Vince was standing there just like...
It took him a while
during the reveal
to compose himself after this.
Even after they went back in the house, Vince was like, I'm such a loser. I can't believe I misread the instructions. Like, I always do this in my real life. Like, blah, blah, blah. So Morgan has to, like, freaking put the pieces back together. And he's upset because he's like, I can't get myself to final 2 now. Like, I blew it. Somebody's going to have to take me. But, like, he's like, I know that you and Ashley are going to take each other. And Morgan's like, I never said that.
Oh, my God. It was just, it's too much.
You guys... There was so much that they had to squeeze into this episode, but they didn't even scratch the surface of this. Can I just say, the drama between Vince and Morgan in the last, 2.5 days...
It was cringe.
...has been wild. Out of this world.
Never before seen.
Never before seen at this point in the game. Just absolutely insane.
Any season.
Yeah, Vince...
I've never seen anything like this.
Like, begging, guilting, whatever...
Just give me the money.
Begging Morgan to take him to the final 2. And we saw, almost none of it on this episode.
No.
But Lammy knows what's up. Bowie knows what's up. So, okay, it's time for HOH Part 3.
Oh, Part 3. So that means it's Morgan versus Ashley. And...
This was so stressful.
It's called Pre-Jury Duty. And who do you think is going to win this?
I thought it was Perjury.
Perjury Duty. Who do you think is going to win this after they've been up all night crying?
Morgan and Vince have been pulling some late-ass nights. Yeah, I mean, I have to wonder if she had been sleeping better.
Yes.
Would she have done better in this competition?
I think so.
I don't know. But, okay, so... Just like the last few seasons, Morgan and Ashley were presented with different facts about each juror.
Videos.
Yeah. The videos also were hilarious with I would never help a mastermind.
They were in the interrogation room under the light. At first I thought it was AI because Rachel looked like she was 12 years old.
Well, the lighting was weird. The audio also felt kind of weird.
Yeah, maybe it was AI. I don't know.
I don't think so. I think it was legit.
All right.
But they presented 3 facts about their game, and you had
2 truths and 1 lie.
You had to identify which one was not true.
Mm-hmm. So, I think, did Morgan get the first question right?
Well, it's best of 6 wins.
Right. Morgan got the first question right along with Ashley, and then no more questions after that.
Yeah, Ashley killing it, got every question right.
They didn't even need to go past 4 questions because there was no possible way that
Morgan could win.
Yeah.
So Morgan choked.
Oh, Morgan got smoked.
Yeah. Ashley killed it. And I was
Morgan choked. Ashley smoked.
Yeah. I was so excited for Ashley, but I was also horrified because we knew going into this that Ashley was planning on taking Vince to final 2.
And we knew Morgan was planning on taking Ashley.
And I was like, oh my God, if she takes Vince and this jury decides to give it to Vince, I'm going to lose my mind in a bad way.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but very excited for Ashley to get this win. That was huge for her.
It was. She needed it.
Yeah.
She needed it, even though she was going to the finals no matter what.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she really was, because Morgan was planning on taking her.
All right, so it's time for the pleadings.
Okay. Vince and Morgan sitting next to each other on the nomination couch.
Vince says, "Congrats, Ashley. Do what's best for your game." And he's all like...
He seemed
happy.
A bit happier knowing that Ashley was the one making the decision and not Morgan, because I think he felt in his heart he had more of a chance for Ashley to pick him than Morgan would have.
And then Morgan was just like, "I'm really proud of you.
I'm honored to have been beaten by you."
Did I happen to mention I'm really proud of you?
I think she genuinely was, too.
Yeah, but I mean, she didn't really have anything to say because she knew what was going to happen.
Yeah, I mean, Morgan never got confirmation from Ashley that Ashley was going to do this, that she was going to cut her. But Morgan had a pretty good idea that that's probably what was going to happen.
I mean, Morgan knew that nobody was going to win against her.
She was putting a lot of pressure on herself to win this competition because she knew that was probably the only way that she was going to get to the end.
Okay, so Ashley evicts Morgan.
Oh my god, I knew it was coming, but it still broke my heart.
Yeah.
Because you knew, like, it was hurting Ashley to do this, but she knew what needed to be done, and she stood on business, so...
Vince is so happy now. He's guaranteed at least $75,000, which also really pissed me off.
I'm not gonna lie, it does piss me off that Vince is sitting in the final two, and Morgan is not.
Yes. After
Vince freaking hemming and hawing.
After what he put her through.
Too much. But so happy for Ashley.
Yeah.
Okay, so Morgan is evicted. She's so chill about it.
I think it's because she was in shock.
She's probably in shock. But also, like, she handled it so well. So she goes out to talk to Julie.
She tells Julie, I know Ashley wasn't going to take me, even though I was going to take her. She was cool about it, though.
She did confirm she was going to take Ashley to the final two and cut Vince.
And Julie said, why? Why would you take Ashley, and why would you cut Vince? And
she felt that she would have a better chance of beating Ashley.
Thank you. Julie, do you watch the show? All right, you and Vince, what is going on there? Tell me.
We're best friends. We're number ones. We're a duo. Okay.
Julie said, why did you choke in the competition?
I really, truly think, number one, she was staying up way too late every night. Number two, she was putting so much pressure on winning this competition because she knew it was this or it was third place.
Yeah.
And she even said, like, she knew the answers.
Herself.
But she second-guessed herself and she changed them. Yikes.
So guess what? She gets to ask a jury question to either Vince or Ashley.
Yay.
Ashley.
It's funny because I feel like third place, number one, a lot of times they're always on the wrong side of the vote. But number two, a lot of times they have a dumb jury question. I'm thinking of Bowie Jane. You know I am.
Very.
Ray Bubby?
Yeah.
You would have a good question.
Yes, I would.
But Bowie Jane, how did it change your life for the better? To join the alliance.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I mean they're still in it, right? They just got evicted. They don't have enough space to ask like a good question most of the time.
Okay.
But they are given that opportunity.
What's your takeaway, Morgan? And I don't know what the hell she was saying. The most I got out of it was I was okay with what I did in the house.
I don't remember exactly what she said, but I remember in the moment being like, good for her.
I think she was trying to get her speech in there, her final speech, like,
I'm a professional gamer girl.
I came into this house and I didn't know anyone and I didn't know what to expect and blah, blah, blah.
I mean, she played a great game.
Whatever.
She played a wild game, but she didn't get to do her gamer girl reveal, which was kind of a disappointment.
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
Well, now it's jury time, and we have Rachel, Will, Kelly, Lauren, Keanu, and Ava.
Oh, okay.
And joining the jury, we actually got to hear who Rachel wanted to see come out, and everyone else, basically.
Quite a few people said they'd like to see Vince come out. They weren't sure that it was going to happen.
Yeah.
But they would like to see it.
And then Morgan walked out, and everybody's mouth could not shut.
Yeah, they were shooketh to see Morgan walk out. And I'm sure a bunch of them were assuming that Vince was the one who won the competition and cut Morgan.
Right.
But what about the celebration between Rachel and Will, knowing that either way their girl Ashley was in the final two?
Yeah.
Yeah, their daughter.
That was amazing.
Oh my god, it was so sweet to see, like, they looked like proud parents all night.
Okay, so now we got 6 questions separating the jury from votes.
Okay, and also when they found out
plus
that
the one that Morgan,
when they found out that Ashley was the one that won the competition, they were shocked about that too.
They were happy about
Especially
that.
Keanu, he was just like,
"Oh, what? Even Lauren,
a lady won?
You mean a lady can put in answers?"
Oh god. All right, so yeah, it's time for the jury questioning.
So, first question was from Keanu, and he said, "Hey Vince, Why were you so emotionally manipulative and you had poor jury management?
What's the deal with that? We don't remember the questions exactly, but, we're going off of vibes here.
Vince said, I wasn't emotionally manipulative. That's just...
I'm just an emotional guy.
The crying was real. It was just
I beg to differ. I do remember him trying to fake cry and really lean into that. Yeah. I remember some diary room sessions about that early on.
He said, and I was playing everyone.
Here he goes, though, not owning all of his moves and his gameplay. Mm-hmm. Selective owning here.
Yeah. Rachel's question was next. She said, Ashley.
I love you.
Yes. You had a great social game. What were your strategic moves?
So, Ashley gave a dynamite answer.
All of Ashley's answers were very long.
But very
thorough.
She had the evidence. Exhibit A, B, C.
Yeah, she had it all laid out, and she went through it methodically.
She has been practicing this for days now.
If I had a need for a lawyer, I would want Ashley.
Miss Lawyer jumped out and clocked in for work.
She was amazing in her presentation.
Yeah, she really was good. I was a little bit nervous because she gave away a lot of her practice stuff in this first answer. And I was like, girl, what else you got up there?
She still had plenty.
Yeah.
She still had plenty.
She did have a lot left to give.
Yeah.
After that first answer, I was just like, oh, they are all in on this. People are just like, they're clapping, they're excited.
They were impressed.
Yeah,
they were not expecting this from sweet, giggly Ashley.
Miss Showergate, toilet paper on the pants.
Miss. All right.
Miss.
Yeah.
Checking the teeth alignment in the storage room.
That's right. So Kelly was up next with a question for Vince. She said the lying, the crying.
Oh.
What's up with that?
Was it sincere or was it gameplay? How much was sincere and how much was gameplay?
He was like, it was all sincere, but it was my game behind it, playing my game.
Again, his answers were just not great.
S.
And it didn't seem like people were buying into it.
No. Will's up next. He said, Ashley, what contributions for personal success did you have in the game? Again, another amazing answer.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to go back to the first question, too, because I forgot to mention this, but when she brought up, how she was so instrumental in getting the judges to, fully form, you could just see, all the jurors were like, yes, she's right. She makes some good points here.
Yes.
She was really selling it.
Then Lauren had a question for Vince. She said, what were your game moves that weren't Lauren's? He said, well, the first 6 weeks was all me. Was it, though?
I don't know about that.
And besides, my moves were the same moves that she wanted to do, too. So,
It really did feel incredibly like a blowout.
Yeah.
Ashley was wiping the floor with him. This was Taylor Monty flashbacks from a few years ago. I mean, Ashley was she was working.
Yeah.
This was a work night.
Good thing.
Yeah.
All right. So then Ava said, Ashley, why do you deserve to win over Vince? And she came up with her, I turned enemies into allies.
Girl!
Vince turned allies into enemies.
This was one of her lines that she was working on, and I think it paid off.
Great tagline. She's going to be on Real Housewives of New York City one day.
I mean, I think she killed it. That was a really good one, and it really resonated with everybody. She was really highlighting her social game and reminding everyone, this game is not just about winning competitions. This is, at its heart, a social game.
Right. So now it's time for Morgan to ask her question, and I can just sense...
Well, she was asking Julie, can I switch, who I'm going to ask? I don't know what to say.
So she had a question for Vince, and she said, what was the strongest part of your game?
I think Vince was saying something about it being his social game.
When a mother is like, okay, little Johnny, tell them what you did to make this party.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
So this was wild, because he was like, oh, I had... such good connections with everyone. I was on good terms with everyone. I had a great social game. And Kelly was actually laughing at one point, and Will had to smack her with his card. to get her to, like, be quiet.
Yeah.
You know the jury's not on your side when they're laughing at your answers like that. Damn.
So, she's being so for real right now.
Be so for real right now. Respectfully.
Yeah. Okay, so now it's time for the pleadings.
Okay.
And Ashley got up first.
I mean, we knew this was going to be a killer speech. We knew it.
I can't even begin to say what was in it. She just killed it. Julie had to say, wrap it up, because she was taking so long.
Julie, you are testing my patience tonight.
She had such good answers.
She really did. She also had her reveal about how she was playing that Elle Woods
Remember
game.
Elle Woods? I'm like Elle Woods.
Okay, I was waiting for Julie.
Snapping, clapping.
I was waiting for Julie to be like,
toes.
Where's this going? And for her to, like, basically quote the movie and be like, I have a point, I promise.
Yeah.
You can't shower 24 hours after you after you have a perm.
Right. It's like, I am a lawyer. I'm not just a regular lawyer, though. I graduated from Georgetown
Talking
Law
about
School.
how she worked at an international firm.
Yes.
High-powered attorney.
Julie said, I've had enough of attorneys. Next. Vince said, I am unemployed.
I'm actually unemployed. I mean, how do you follow up that speech? It's a tall order. So he was talking about how he's been trying to get on the show for 10 years. He was talking about his HOH wins and breaking down, like, this one was balance, this one was mental, this one was memory. I was just like, ugh, are we really just, like, looking at these compliments?
I made 14 noms, so I had to do damage control.
Which is true, but also, like, you set yourself up for that.
I've been trying for 10 years to get on this show. Just, Mommy!
I mean, if you're going to play the type of game where you make promises to everybody, maybe don't win so many comps.
Yes.
Maybe sit back a little bit because you don't want to show your cards. He really put himself in a lot of those situations.
When he said his best friend Lauren...
I was like, oh, so, like, he doesn't want Morgan's vote then.
Right? That's exactly what I thought. There's no way that Morgan's going to vote for him now.
I was waiting for Morgan to just be like, forget it, I'm voting for Ashley.
And then he started to kind of own it. He said, yeah, I lied, I backstabbed, I manipulated.
It was too little too late, though, at that point. He did not flesh that out.
But in his answers before, he said he didn't do that.
Yeah, it was contradictory. He wasn't
giving
them what they wanted.
It in.
Yeah.
Phoning it in with phony-ass answers.
Yeah.
All right, so now it's time for the vote.
Okay.
And I thought for sure, no, Morgan is not going to vote for him.
I really did think it was possible that maybe Ashley even convinced Morgan to vote for her. So they're all going up, they're doing their votes, everybody does their little
Will said,
commentary.
This is for my daughter.
We said, this is for my little girl. Oh my God. I almost cried. That was so sweet. Right.
Julie's like, keep it a secret, damn it.
And Will was like, oh, sorry. Like, I think it was obvious. But, yeah, I mean, some of the votes were obvious.
All right, so after the voting was done, pre-jury.
The voting?
Zay, Amy, Adrian.
You wrote Adrian's.
Oh, Adrian's. Jimmy, Zach.
Riley, Catherine,
I thought that
and
was
Mickey.
Ruby.
Ruby. Riley, Catherine, and Mickey. They all come out. Well, they're already out there. And some of them are just kind of props. We're not really going to hear from them. But
okay. So Julie enables Zach to do some trolling for her and says, hey, Zach, what was the most surprising thing you saw about this season? He said, how many final 2s and 3s that Vince had.
Raise your hand if you've been personally attacked by Vince making a final 2 with you.
Yeah, there was a lot of hands.
There were a lot of hands going up, yeah.
Vince said...
I love how, by the way, Morgan was like... Because it was like they never officially had a final 2. But, like, come on. Come on.
They had a final 3.
I know. But it's semantics, right?
Vince said, oh, yeah, my 2 girls, Morgan and Lauren, were actually my top 2.
He also tried to say that Morgan was his true final 2. He wanted to go to the end with her. Which is bullshit. A lie. Because we heard earlier in the season that he wanted to go with Lauren.
He was all ready to evict Morgan.
Yeah. So, let's not get it twisted. Somebody wants to rewrite history here.
Julie also wanted to know about the little feud between Jimmy and Mickey.
Have y'all talked?
Yes, they have. They patched it up, Julie. Rachel and Keanu, was that a real alliance? The frenemies?
Rachel said yes, it was, but also she needed friends in there, not frenemies.
Frenemies, yeah.
I mean, yeah, Keanu kept blowing it with her. He kept telling all her secrets, so how long can she really trust in that?
And what about that showmance?
Ugh. No! So, Catherine...
Apparently they're together.
Catherine confirmed they are together. They're dating. Great. Great news.
Has she had a chance to see the show yet?
I don't know.
Or anything?
Or real life. Well,
yeah.
Anyway. Also, it was revealed to Morgan, Vince, and Ashley, the only people at this point left who didn't know who the accomplice was. They find out that Amy was the accomplice.
Amy.
I loved when Julie asked, like, did you think it was, like, hard to be the accomplice? Like, were you scared? Amy was like, no. I didn't think anyone was going to figure it out.
I mean, she really didn't have to do much.
No, it wasn't, like, this huge thing. I mean, she had to, like, flip some light switches or whatever. But it wasn't, like, a huge, scary thing.
Okay, but then, out of the blue, we didn't even ask for this. We find out that there's multiple masterminds.
And it's not Dr. Will. Dr. Will was framed.
Yeah.
So this is fine. It's like all good and fun. But they spent so long on this mastermind thing.
I could have seen if the clues would have led to anything like a prize or,
an announcement of like a winter season to go up against the Olympics.
But no, they're showing all these useless ass clues that have nothing to do with anything. To no end.
Yeah. And, like, it was campy. It was fun in a way, but, like, did we need to take up this much of the finale for that?
Oh, we didn't mention the alternate masterminds. Maybe that's if Dr. Will said no. They had Mr. Spectacular.
They had Frankie.
Again. Can you please stop using him? He's oversaturated.
Yeah.
Just like his hair.
And then they also pulled out, this was surprising, from season 8. Eric. Wow. Now that's a pull.
That is a pull.
How many people from this season actually even know who Eric is?
None.
How many of these people even knew who Jesse was?
Maybe Lauren.
But yeah, I was excited to see Eric again because I remember being like, well, yeah, he really got screwed over on his season. Mm-hmm. This was all supposed to be people who got screwed over by twists.
Right.
Trying to get revenge. And I mean, like, look what they did to Rachel. But, yeah, it really seemed like maybe this was some sort of announcement, but it wasn't.
It was not. It was BS.
I still think there's going to be something Big Brother related to go up against the Olympics, but I wouldn't be surprised if they waited a bit to announce it.
Yeah. Okay, so, and we already have seen the recruiting commercial for next season of Big Brother. If you want to wear a smelly egg costume, make sure you apply for Big Brother.
Do you have what it takes to go through 3 months of emotional torture?
Do you mind getting emotionally pregnant by someone who is your number one?
I don't want that. Your
An accidental emotional pregnancy?
No thanks.
You won't be able to be in the Pirates movie then.
No, that's another pull.
Yeah.
All right. Well, anyway, it's time to reveal the vote.
And we find out that Morgan has, yes, indeed voted for Vince. Yet again, putting a man before herself. I mean, her own self-dignity.
This could have been a pity vote, too. Like, I think she could probably feel the vibe that it was going Ashley's way. Maybe she didn't want Vince to be sad and lose unanimously.
It's just so lame.
Well, everyone else voted for Ashley to win.
Enthusiastically voted for Ashley to win.
Ashley is the winner of season 27. I'm so excited for her.
And we picked it.
Yeah, I was not expecting us to be correct, but that is so exciting.
Me neither.
I feel like she played such an interesting game, and I do think it was a deserved win because she really did do so much behind the scenes. She was always planting seeds.
It definitely wasn't obvious to the casuals.
No, that is definitely true. I feel like a lot of casual viewers that only watch the show are going to be like, what the hell is this? Like, this is messed up. But she really was doing a lot behind the scenes that did not make it into the show edit.
Yeah. Okay. And Taylor won the Fantasy BB trophy. We'll be taking that, Taylor. We own half of that.
Yeah. Good for Taylor.
Yeah.
Staying a winner.
And we find out that the America's Favorite top 3.
We knew this was going to happen.
Rachel, Keanu, and Will.
I'm so happy Will got in there.
Chopping it up with,
That's awesome.
with Captain Will.
Yeah.
But 65% of the vote went to Keanu. So he gets $50K.
Again, this is not super surprising because the casual viewers way outnumber the live feed viewers.
I mean, did I like Keanu? Sure.
At times.
He was very entertaining.
I liked him at times. I really wanted Rachel to get America's Favorite. I feel like she deserved it. She was so entertaining this season. She drove the first, 3/4 of the season. So I was bummed to see her go.
Yeah.
And I really wanted her to get this. But I'm not surprised that America voted for Keanu.
But good for him.
Good for him. I'm happy that
he seems like a nice guy.
He's got some money to help out his dad.
Maybe not the best reads in the game.
Yeah.
But definitely entertaining.
I hope he learns from this experience.
I think everyone will.
I hope so.
Yeah. So let us know what you guys thought of the outcome.
Yes. Ashley!
We're so happy. I'm so proud.
Happy for her, yes.
We're so proud. And we just want to thank everyone for watching with us.
Oh, did we also say, and Vince got $75K? I'm not super happy about that. But Ashley won. Ashley won.
Good for her.
It's a great night.
So Morgan got what, 50? So if you
I don't think it's 50.
Oh, it's not?
I don't think. Third place, I think all the way to 5th place, they get some sort of a prize. I mean, some of them are only like 5,000, 10,000, whatever. I don't remember what 3rd place is, but I don't think it's 50.
Oh. So maybe it's 25?
I'll look it up right now.
Okay.
Keep talking while I look that up.
All right. Well, while she's looking that up, I just want to thank everybody for watching with us this season.
Yes. It's been so fun.
It has been fun. Even though the cast has been...
there have been some bright spots.
There have been some bright spots. It has been entertaining. Rachel really saved a lot of it. Mm-hmm. You could say what you want, but I know what I know. And we had fun. And we hope you had fun too. And I guess we'll be back next year.
That's the plan.
Or maybe, I guess next year will be possibly February. If they do a winter season, we will be doing that.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I think 3rd place gets 10 grand.
Oh, that's it?
4th, 7,500, and 5th, 5,000.
Oh.
That sounds right. I'm pretty sure that's right.
Okay.
I mean, it's better than nothing, right?
Right. Well, I mean, that's in addition to their stipend.
That's in addition to your stipend.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And which they will deduct anything that you broke in the house or any penalties.
Anything they had to buy for you.
Yeah, exactly.
And 1st place and 2nd place do not get their stipend.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure. I thought they just got the prize money.
Yeah, I think you may be right. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure.
Right.
America's Favorite gets the prize and their stipend. So it's possible that America's Favorite can make as much as the second place. And that has happened before.
Mm-hmm.
So it's interesting.
It is.
But anyway, that brings us to the end of another season. Genuinely, seriously, thank you so much for watching with us.
We're being so for real right now.
We're being so for real. So thank you for watching. We'll see you soon. We are planning on covering the Traitors.
Yeah.
That should be a lot of fun. We will also be bringing back our Thursday night live streams before that.
Which we'll be talking about Dancing with the Stars and Amazing Race.
Amazing Race, Survivor. Just chit-chatting with everybody.
Did you read your Survivor Bible?
Yeah. We'll probably take next Thursday off.
Mm-hmm.
Probably. But then I think we'll be back after that.
So this week coming up is Survivor an hour and a half, and then Amazing Race is the other hour and a half?
I think we go back to, an hour and a half for both.
Because I was just concerned, what if Amazing Race is on Thursday night?
I'm pretty sure it's going to be Wednesday for both. But I'm not 100% sure.
I think you're right.
All right.
I think you're right.
Well, I got to go home. It's late. But thank you all so much again. And until next time, much love. Bye, everybody.